Hi, Toy Tractor Times fans. I'm at the 2020 National Farm Toy Show in Dyersville, Iowa. I'm here with Oliver Wirth from Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Oliver, you got a nice farm display here, lots of big equipment, and do you mind giving us a tour?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I guess we could start on this side of the board. We kind of base this off of a smaller farmer, probably farms by himself. He would probably farm about 1,500 acres of grains, probably barley, soybeans, canola. He would just be starting to get going at the beginning of the day, probably start chisel plowing.
So is this kind of fall time after the harvest?
Probably in the springtime.
Springtime? Okay.
So
I guess we can look down here in this corner where some spring work is going on. What model four-wheel drive is this?
that's a 9420
Okay.
John Deere.
Got the big metric duals and a sunflower field cultivator?
Yep, probably a 40-foot sunflower cultivator or chisel plow.
Okay. Got the Chevy Silverado?
Yep, that would be his work pickup.
Okay.
He would bring out to the field.
Let me come over here. I kind of like the dented in grain bin.
Yep. Of course, in North Dakota, it's pretty flat, big windstorms, so
Doesn't take much to crunch them up.
no.
Which Versatile's coming in here with the turbo till?
That would be a 935 Versatile with triples. I kind of customized that up from the stock hurdle.
Got the rock box up front and the chain.
Yep.
And smaller bins and
Yeah, this would probably just be one of his little bin yards that he would store some.
it looks like, is this a sinkhole down here or is a
Well, that was a rock pile.
okay.
Couldn't find the rocks for him. Sure.
And we got a sound guard sitting here.
Yep, that's probably a 4240
Okay.
John Deere. That'd probably just be a little work tractor that he uses around.
Then we come up to the main farm here, and I like this Massey.
Yep, Massey 1150, pulling a little box scraper.
Got the naturally aspirated V8. Come back down here so people can see
Well,
it.
this farm would probably be run family farm, probably 5 people, probably 20,000 acres this would run, of mostly wheat, canola, barley, soybeans, and pinto beans.
Well, that's a lot of crops. I guess we'll come over here and take a look at the shed, and
Yep.
you got all the combines in here, and
Yep, and we run 2 S690s with 45-foot Mac-down headers.
and we've got the heads over here. And then which 9R is in the?
That's a 9620R
Okay.
with triples, so
And a lot of nice shop tools, semi truck. Is that a Peterbilt?
that's a Kenworth.
Kenworth, okay.
Yeah, probably just working on it, giving it some service, changing the oil.
Yep. Piping in here, tires,
Yep,
canisters, drill presses.
water heater that I put together.
Got the lawnmower in there, and
Yep.
got all the Massey, John Deere, Chevy, Peterbilt, Kenworth. And then I imagine you must have a lot of rocks up in here. You got the Stagelman rock picker.
The rock picker.
Which tractor's got the rock picker, John?
I think it's a 4450.
Okay. And that this Peterbilt stands out.
Yep, all black, Peterbilt.
Nice. So they're definitely serious about planting crops for corn and things with a DB120.
Yep, 48 row planter they got.
Is that on 9620 RX?
Oh, that would be a 9570 RX.
9570?
Yep.
Okay.
That's probably a pretty big planter, but you'd see it around.
Oh. It'll get it done quick.
Yep.
And which tractor's on your air drill here?
That would be a 9620R once again.
Okay. Got the 60-foot wide 1890
Yep.
and the 1910 commodity cart, probably 550 bushel.
Around there.
And then they must swath some of the grain.
Yep, if it's mostly they would straight head it, but you never know when they might need a swath.
Sure. You got the windrow pickup. I like your blue Versatile. What model is this?
That's a 9384
Okay.
Versatile Ford. Picked that up from Jason before the show.
Okay.
A while before the show, so he does really good work.
You got the right way roller.
Yep.
So that the air drill would have seeded this and then rolling it over? Or?
Well, they would usually roll it before the planter.
Okay.
So, you know, it pushes in your rocks and that anything that would probably plug the roads.
Then you've got your bins here lining the yard.
Yeah, you won't really see a lot of leg systems. Usually just little bin rows like this. You'd see a lot.
And then you've got your more field cultivators.
Yep, two 60-foot field cultivators and just a little 40-foot one. They might work in cattail sloughs or ditcher piles with.
Then it looks like a 50-20 here on the greenback.
Yep, 50-20 or 40-20, I don't really know.
It's got the extra fuel tank up front.
Yep.
And also your pit, portable pit.
Yep, drive over bins.
Which model Versatile is here on the disc?
That's a 24-25 Versatile.
Okay. Early Bueller series. It's a cool choice. And
Holland disc.
got the Brilliant field cultivator too.
Yep.
And Westerfield auger.
Yeah, they would just use that for mostly unloading the grain bins and hopper bins. That's the main use for it.
Well, thank you for the tour of the display. It's really nice. I like all the big tractors on it. A lot of good equipment choices.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, thank you for bringing out the show.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And if you're interested in learning more about farm toy displays and customs, check out toytractortimes.com Toy Talk, where thousands of collectors share pictures and tips on building displays like this. We appreciate you watching the channel, where there are hundreds of videos on farm displays. And we'll look forward to bringing you more coverage of the 2020 National.